Welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory, guys. So last episode we started a hard drive research. We got our hypertubes up and running. Pretty damn cool. We did a bunch of research. So we're getting really ahead here. Now I'm looking and it's giving us three options here. We have fused quick wire, which is actually kind of cool. Because there's lots, I think there's a lot more copper than there is cateriums, so that's actually pretty useful. There's this one here, the alternate blueprint quick wire stator. So we have a fusion of quick wire and steel pipe to make stators. So I like the way this one looks here. We're going to go ahead, I think, and use this one. And this one's a copper alloy ingot, which allows you to make copper at the cost of some iron. So I don't really see myself having a use for that in the near future at all. This one though, I definitely do. So we're gonna go ahead and select that one and get another blueprint running. And by blueprint, I meant hard drive. So our first objective this episode is to expand our power some here. We're actually coming pretty close here at our top to what we're producing. So let's go ahead down here and head to our coal and see how much more we can just add to this. We'll check our water pressure and we'll check to see how much coal we're outputting to how much we're actually using. Okay, so if we take a look at all our pipes here, our pressure is good pretty much all across the board. Let's take a look here. Yeah, like we're looking pretty good. So it looks like we still have room for water flow, because it's not even at max flow rate. Actually, the way to tell how much water we're using overall is to actually go at the first junction here. What am I stuck on? Stupid thing. There we go. And check this out. There's a little bit of water pressure loss up here. It's probably from this incline here, but I don't think that's too big of a deal. It's dropping down a bit. You know, we're probably losing some efficiency. So what I'm going to do is look at building a pump on this. I've never built a pump yet. See if that fixes our issues. Okay, this is nice and easy actually. You can add the pump like right on the line, so I don't even have to modify it at all. So let's grab some power for this. Looks like we'll have to grab it off here. Bang. Okay, so it looks like it's actually... Oh wow, it looks like it's actually pushing a lot more water through. I never even looked at the flow rate. Wow, you guys were right. I'm an idiot that episode. I couldn't figure this out, and all I needed was a pump on it. Because, like, look at the amount of water coming through. I wonder if this is going to raise the amount of power we have now. The efficiency of these coal plants. Let's give this a minute to kind of do its own thing. Okay, so the overall rates here didn't seem too bad. But taking a look at our power grid, it does not look like it had any effect on how much power it did. So we probably just actually added capacity for more of these plants. Anyway, looking at the belts here, these aren't even moving that quickly. So we could probably use more plants off of here. And we could definitely put some more plants off this one right here. Okay, so let's build two more coal generators here, of course facing in the right direction. I think there's actually, yeah, there's too much of a slope here. I couldn't build it. See, this is where actually building a platform would have come in handy. We can actually build it right over here. There we go. One there. And one right beside it. There's a splitter right here, so I can actually split it off this and then go into another two here. So let's bring the line out, 'cause I assume I'm going to be expanding more this way. And then I'll build two more splitters off this. There we go. And now I just need to build some more pipes. I can actually... Ooh, the pump is right there, so I should probably grab it from right there. There we go. So we got one going to there. And if we make ourselves another junction, I can copy it. Where can we put this? Right here. Let's see if this is enough pressure. If we need to build any more. Ooh, look at that pressure right there. That is bad. But it's filling up right now, so What are we running at here? Almost at max flow rate. This might be actually a little too much. Let's let the system catch up a little bit here. Okay, so it looks like the water's filled up and caught up a little bit here. There we go. Okay, our system's back up and running. So we had to give it a little second to let it get de-stressed. So we need to actually get this hooked up to our power grid. So let's go ahead, grab those up, connect them together, and find another spot to spaghetti it in. There we go. And what is our max capacity at now? 525. Nice. That is the overhead. Now we need to add steel. So the first thing we're going to look at is the upgraded Miner Mark IIs, because we can build these things now. I'm going to go grab some of those frames, build some miners, and we're going to go and upgrade those. Actually, I only need to build 2 more miners. Nice. We're going to bring a whole bunch of ore over. Okay, I got distracted, but the one thing I forgot to make last episode is a Rebar Gun. We now have a ranged weapon, which will allow us to have a little bit of an advantage on some of the enemies. So we got the Rebar Gun, and now we just need to make some spiked rebar. Okay, let's get that put on our belt too. We actually won't replace that with the main hand. There we go, we'll drag it and put it in the second. Yeah, look at that. We have a weapon now. Love it. Not very quick, but it does a job as a ranged weapon. Boom, look at it go. That actually gets some distance. Nice. Okay, so our next objective here is to actually head over and upgrade the stuff and get the steel. Grab up my modular frames. Actually gonna grab a couple of those and a whole ton of these because I gotta upgrade my my conveyor belts here too. So let's go ahead and take our system back over to our steel. It's so much more convenient with this thing. This is actually, I think, my favorite addition to the game. By the way, guys, let me know down in the comments. What's your favorite addition to the game? So far, this is by far. This is so much fun. Okay, and the other thing too that we need is the steel beams. We're gonna need a lot of those. So let's grab up some of these tubes here. I'll use these up rather quickly and see what we got going on in here. So we got 58 of these together. So what I'm gonna do is actually turn this off here, and we'll take the steel beams and actually store them. There we go. We need those a lot more right now than we need the encased industrial beams. One of these Miner Mark IIs costs 20 of them, and we have 163, but we need 200 to unlock logistics. So a saving we go. Okay, so I got to upgrade our conveyor belt here to Mark II because we're going to be outputting 120 per minute. So I can actually like double the amount of ingots I'm making, because I do believe this takes 60 or 45. Okay, we could spread it out and actually make it efficient too. That would actually be worth my time here. So if we take a look at our building menu, these conveyor belts take 120. So that will actually be one belt instead of like trying to pile 2 on top of each other. A little better that way. Whoops, wrong belt. Let's get the right one upgraded here, our ore line. This one I think, oh yeah, we're going to have to upgrade this too, along with that miner. Let's actually get this one done first. Okay, so buy Mark I miner, and hello, Mark II. Whoops. Forgot to build the damn second, there we go. Upgraded Mark II miner. Nice. Now let's hook up the right belt to that and get it hooked up to our current system. So now I can build a second smelter up here. I'll just have to split this off when we come back with this after it's upgraded. So I'm going to upgrade it on my way down, and then we will get the miner put in. Here we go, and I did forget about this. There's another node right beside it that I can use. Damn, totally forgot about that. Okay, so let's get this one replaced here. Okay, there we go. So we should be producing 120 per minute because this is a normal node. Nice. Okay, this should come flying out of here in just a second. There we go. Ah, that's satisfying. Awesome. Now we can produce more steel. And we even have capacity for double that right there. So I'm going to run the conveyor belt back here and just hold this in my hand. Make sure I'm not missing any smaller sections. Because that happens sometimes, especially when I'm really derpy about the spaghetti layout. But that's okay. We're getting this done. We're getting the research done real fast here. And I forgot to power this sucker. There we go. Okay, so let's actually remove this storage container and put in another foundry. Okay, so I've got this hooked up perfectly here. I've got it spaghettied perfectly. Well, an attempt was made, but at least it doesn't run into each other all weird. I took a little care at least to get it in there. Whatever, it is what it is for now. We're now producing twice the amount of ingots. So I think what I can do is actually combine them here and then split them off into the different productions. So this one right here, actually we're still storing these. How many have we stored so far? Only 41. We do need much more than that. So what I think I'll do actually is I'll build a merger and merge this one directly into this line. So this one's getting a lot more than that one is over there. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. So we should be merging all of these into the one now. So how many does this produce per minute? 45. So I should upgrade this belt right here into a higher belt. There we go. So it can pump out more. Yeah, look at this. This should really jack up our production now of the steel beams. Oh yeah, look at that. It can't even keep up. Perfect. Yeah, we're producing these beams much faster than we were before. So that was a worthy upgrade. So once I got enough for my Logistics Mark III, what I'll do is actually split this off so we're storing some and then using some to build some more of these encased beams. Oh, you know what? I messed up here too. This will make 45 per minute. So I should use, because the Mark I do believe is only 45. Let me double check that. Oh, it's 60. Okay, 60. Well, it would have worked, but it is what it is. At least it's emptying out the output now. Skippy math. There we go. That production looks beautiful. Nice. Okay, so I'm going to wait a few minutes here. We should actually have the total number. We actually need 100 more. Can we actually craft these things by hand? We could have too. Oh well, it is what it is. What I can do then in the meantime is build myself a hypertube system from here over to where my steel is coming out, or my ore is coming out over there. Save myself some time in the future. Okay, so if you build a hypertube support, you can actually clip a hypertube entrance to it. So I think that's actually I think that's supposed to be actually the way you're supposed to do it. You build the support and then you build the entrance on the support. So there we go. You guys have probably watched the last video by now and told me that, but I'm actually recording this one right after the other one. Now I feel really stupid, but hey, at least I got it done. Apparently that is too high of an angle, or it was actually the wrong way. There we go. So now I can actually automatically just do my hypertube. Holy crap, look how far you can reach that thing. That's awesome. And there we go. So we got the hypertube done from there to there. Now I can run down here, do my expansions. Really easy. All it took me is some time and some of the stacked up stuff we had. But I am running low on our copper sheets. So I got a little ballsy with this, and I ran the hypertube right through where the radiated area is. So we're about to find out what happens if we hypertube through it. And we need to head home to grab some more of that copper sheeting. So let's see. Let's hope we can get a good speed going through here, so we don't die from this. It's running pretty close. Here we go, right through here. Oh yeah, look at that. You do, but you barely feel it. Nice. So you can actually like whip through those areas nice and quick. That's cool. Alright, let's hop out here and get in the other hypertube right there. These things are the best invention ever. Okay, I got the copper sheets. Let's head back. I'm actually, I find myself looking forward to doing these journeys in the hypertube. It's kind of fun. It's really relaxing. I even like really appreciate the sound it makes too. A little whoosh you get every time you go through something. Okay, and in the meantime, while we're messing around doing that, we've actually made just enough, 2 extra to unlock Logistics Mark III. So there we go. I'm gonna jump in my hypertube here and head back home. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this done. Bam, just like that. Logistics Mark III, you're finished.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
Alright, so let's check this out here. We got Mark III, so now we can use those to also make faster belt for us. We have stackable pipeline supports now, so we can actually make our pipelines look nice. What else did we unlock? We also unlocked, under organization, our industrial storage. Has 48 slots for storing large amount of items, has 2 inputs and 2 outputs, or has 2 inputs and outputs for conveyor belts. Okay, so let's actually build one of these things here. Industrial storage container. Oh wow, it takes 20 of those beams. Okay, so let's head back then to our steel and see if we can't output some more of those beams. We could probably add another assembler to that mix. Yeah, like as you can see, we're actually starting to stack up on steel ingots, so we may as well start using some of these up here. So this one is producing 45 parts per minute, and it seems to be moving along still pretty smoothly here. This one here, though, is definitely getting backed up. So, let's go ahead and build another constructor. I think I'm going to build it right here, so we can actually move our storage. Let's get rid of that. Take that line out, and just build another one right here. Now, I keep forgetting to get my new power poles, so I'm going to replace my number 1 with power pole Mark II. I keep forgetting to go and grab some quick wire from our Catarium outpost. Oh, we could actually probably make a nice hypertube up to there too. Oh, we're gonna do that up at some point. Okay, so I'm gonna create one of these because I'm getting tired of only being able to split these off 4 times, and bring in power from somewhere. There we go. Now we can split off 7 times from here. So I'm gonna split this here and put it in here. Can I fit a splitter on this line? No, it looks like it's too bendy. Okay, so what I'll do is, whoa, this is weird. I'll create a straight line from here. There we go. And that's actually a little early. Damn it. Okay, I'm going to take a second to actually make that look a little decent. I got to start doing that because we're going to be building our first actual factory soon. A smart plating factory. Okay, so they're going straight into there. Now all I have to do, hopefully I can fit one in here, is just add another splitter right here. Line it up with this. There we go. Not in line perfectly, but it's doing its functions. Okay, so I'm going to tell this one over here to make some steel beams. And we'll put another storage at the end here. Okay, so I got 2 here running pretty well. Now they're not going to run at a full efficiency because it wasn't making like double the amount I needed, but there's still overflow, so I may as well run 2 machines and keep no overflow, you know what I mean? Producing more in all reality. So let's see here how many we have altogether. Nice, we have 105 on us. That's pretty slick. So we don't really have a purpose to build any faster conveyor belt at this point because we don't really have any Mark III stuff. We'll probably come across it. Actually, we could probably upgrade this. What does a Mark III run at? Is it 240? 270. So we could run double the amount of iron down this line by running 2 machines just down the one line. And ooh, we would need oh, there we go. We could actually double up our coal inputs too down the line instead of making a whole bunch more spaghetti. You know what we could do? I'm gonna actually, instead of merging these together, one will make this for storage, and the other one is gonna make it for the reinforced. These ones right here. So let's go ahead, get this one hooked up correctly, and this one hooked up to here. There we go. Nice. So encased industrial beams, once again being made. Awesome. So we'll have a slow storage of stuff here. Do I have a storage bin nearby? I do over there, but I'll just build another smaller one. Whoa! Holy crap, that scared the crap out of me. I was trying to place my storage container and it just, it stole me. It's like mine. Peace. There we go. Now we have storage. Ah, I'm starting to love my little spaghetti world. Okay, let's head home to see what we need to do about milestones in our next tier here. So this is where we're going to have to start getting serious about our factory. So what I'll probably do here is you won't see a Satisfactory episode for a while. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to actually like plan out a nice efficient factory. We'll shut down our main ones like this and actually like focus on just getting those tiers done. We'll build a factory to get those tiers done. And then when we're trying to get our milestones unlocked, what we'll do is we'll pump those materials into our ticket machine and get ourselves enough ticket to get everything unlocked, and then we can make the factory look nice. So that is our long-term goal right now, or our shorter long-term goal right now. So I do believe we're done all of our milestones. Yes, we're completed every single milestone here. We're pretty good to go on research. So what we got to do is actually build ourselves some factories here. So yeah, we have to build some smart plating. We have to build some versatile framework. And we also have to build some automated wiring. So that's going to take a little bit of figuring out. What we'll do is probably do the smart plating factory, 100% efficient. We'll do it like 2 per minute. We'll get done. Try to go aim for. This one here, we'll aim for. Actually, we'll aim for 2 per minute for each one, but the automated wiring, because then we can actually go at like 0.5 per minute probably with this one. Anyway, that is for later figuring out. We need to go and see what we can unlock with our hard drive research. We started that right at the beginning of the episode. Okay, so here we have an alternate blueprint for steam copper sheets. What is this? Water. Water? How do you use water to craft something? Whoa. I'm not going to touch that right now, but that's interesting to see. We have a solid steel ingot. To make these, we can use iron ingots and coal to make steel. Damn. Yeah, we're taking that one because we still have lots of coal and iron kicking around. Yep. Nice. Another way to make steel. That's sick. Okay guys, so I'm going to call this an episode here and take some time, do some maths. I'm decent at math. I need to have a calculator handy, and I never really do. But anyway, we're going to get some factories done here in the future episodes. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you hit like, show your support, you know, comment. I know sometimes I forget to do it too when I really like a video, but I try my best. Anyway, have a good one, guys. Peace out. Stay classy.
No matter what you people say, I'm gonna do my thing my way. No matter what you people do, I'm gonna do my thing much better than you. No matter what you say or do, oh boy, you're out of luck. It's gonna roll right off of me like water off the back of a duck.